This is a message issued by the Office of Civic Safety and Anomalous Events. This is not a test. This message contains information critical to your safety and continued existence. Please remain calm, seated, and receptive. We have received multiple incident reports across various counties involving citizens who celebrated their birthdays alone. These events were first considered psychological in nature. Cases of acute isolation, hallucination, and stress-induced behavior. However, upon further forensic review, a disturbing pattern has emerged. To be clear, do not celebrate your birthday alone. The earliest documented case occurred in 1998 when a woman in rural Haddon County lit a cake with 27 candles and sang happy birthday to herself. She recorded it. That footage still exists. In the background at timestamp 00123 behind her shoulder, something else sings. Not with her. Slightly behind, slightly slower, like it had to learn the words first. She disappeared that night. The cake was found uneaten. The candles burned down through the table. Melted wax formed the shape of an open hand, fingers too long to belong to any human. This was not an isolated incident. Survivors, very few and deeply disturbed, describe a consistent sequence. It begins with a sense of being watched. Not seen, watched. They speak of a pressure behind the eyes, a hum behind the walls, and the unmistakable sound of breath not their own. One man, age 44, tried to distract himself with television. The screen turned black and stayed black. The sound didn't cut out, it changed. Whispered verses, a countdown. His birthday song played backwards in a child's voice. The phenomenon always starts with self-isolation on the subject's date of birth. Any attempt to celebrate alone, lighting candles, cutting cake, making a wish, appears to invite attention. The attention does not leave. This is where we need you to listen very carefully. It doesn't matter how harmless it feels. You might say, it's just a slice of cake after work, or I'll blow out one candle for fun. That is enough. It only takes recognition. You must not acknowledge your own birth without witness, because when no one else sees you, something else does. One child, age 9, snuck a cupcake into their closet to avoid sharing with siblings. His parents found only the wrapper, neatly unfolded, placed on the carpet like an offering. The frosting had been smeared in a spiral on the wall. Inside it, a single tooth, not his. Security footage from a high-rise apartment in Denver showed a man preparing a small birthday dinner for one. Candles, wine, quiet jazz. He smiled at nothing, raised a glass to no one. For 12 minutes he appears completely alone. But at 13:04, a tall shadow crawls across the wall opposite the candlelight. No windows were open. There was no wind. The flame bent toward the shadow, not away from it. His neighbors reported muffled singing through the vents later that night. Slow, off-key, repeating the same phrase. We remember you now. He was never seen again. You may be asking what exactly this presence is. We have no name for it. It is not a ghost. It does not haunt. It waits. It observes. It does not seem to know what a birthday is, only that it is important, special, a moment of self. And when you are alone and you celebrate being alive, it wants to be part of that moment. It does not know how, but it tries. Those who survive speak of a final stage when the temperature drops. All light becomes dim as if shadows stretch too far. Time slows. Clocks freeze mid-second. And then you hear it breathing with you. Not behind, inside, matching your lungs, counting with your heartbeat. Then the singing begins, not your voice, but something mimicking it, repeating your name in the wrong tone, the wrong accent, as if chewing it slowly. You'll want to leave. You won't be able to move. Witnesses describe intense emotional paralysis, not fear, grief, overwhelming sorrow as if something is mourning you before you're gone. One man said he saw himself across the table. A version of him, but thinner, paler, eyes replaced by candle flames. It whispered to him, "You should have waited for someone." Authorities who investigate these incidents find no blood, no struggle, no forced entry. Only a place setting for two. One clean, one stained, and sometimes an extra candle, unlit, standing perfectly upright where no candle should be. The more you recognize yourself alone on your birthday, the stronger the effect. No one knows where the taken go, but there are hints. Some say if you hum happy birthday in a mirror at midnight, your reflection doesn't stop when you do. It keeps going, even after you turn away, even after you shut your eyes. We urge all citizens to take this warning seriously. Celebrate with someone, anyone, a friend, a stranger. Leave the house, be seen, be known, even if just for 1 hour. Because when you are alone, you are not alone. When you are quiet, it is listening. And when you acknowledge your life with no one to witness, it believes it is your only guest. If you have already celebrated alone this year, we recommend you do not sleep tonight. Leave your house lights on. Invite someone over even if they don't understand why. Play music, keep moving. Never hum, never whisper, do not sing. We repeat, never celebrate your birthday alone. This concludes the emergency broadcast. Stay in groups, stay observed, stay alive. And if you see an extra candle tonight, do not blow it out.